We're using the 3D combined with the mosaic charts today just to show you one of the most effective ways of using 3D. How I've got it set up, I've got my charts with my mosaic overlay on the left. I've got my 3D on the right. There's a lot of clutter in the water with the algae, with it being summer. So you'll see these trails on the 3D view. Those are not fish or anything. That's obviously just clutter in the water. If you were in cleaner water, that would obviously go away. So basically what you would do here is I'm basically driving up this. It was an old ferry here, and you can see it coming up on the map there, and you can see it quite nicely being displayed on the 3D view. So what I'll do is I'll drive up it like what I've done now. Go as far up as you dare, obviously without hitting the shore, and then you would activate this panel here, menu, and hit stop sonar. That's very important, because what you'll see now is that 3D view is saved there. You can clearly see it, and the boat is turning, and we can go back now. Now we're done with our charts. We actually don't need the charts anymore, so we're going to go pages, and we're going to go to, we want the map and the sonar now. Now what we want to do is we want to go and see where these fish are. It looked like there was a whole shoal of fish here on this side here. So what we want to do is we want to go back to that. So the best way to go to that is to get right on top of it with the 3D view. Trying to video and drive is not the easiest thing here. We want to see, was that up in the water column or was it down on the bottom? And as you can see, that's up there. This section here, that section up there, that's obviously clutter in the water. But this here, this is something completely different. If you've moved a little way away from the spot that you want to go back to, which we identified down here, it's actually quite easy. Just tap on this here, move it where you want, put your little marker there on where you want to go. You go menu, and you say go to cursor, say engage autopilot, say yes. Now you don't have to worry about driving and interference and what have you. Your autopilot will take over. The exact same thing happens with your XI5. In this case I'm using the outboard hydraulic pilot, and as you'll see, it's taking us right back to that spot. You can take the actual cursor off, you don't have to use the cursor. But as you can see, it's taking us exactly back to that spot. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on the sonar on the right. You'll see as we come up the rocks, and we're hoping to see some fish here. There, we're sort of going over it now. There's a little bit of action here. I'm using the P66 on 50 kilohertz, so it's not the greatest quality, but you can see there was some fish there. You can see a very nice 3D view of this old ferryway here. Anyway, that's the way I like to use my 3D structure scan. I'm sure with time we will all find some interesting ways of using this awesome technology.